Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, we have numerous delayed starts for Wednesday morning for schools due to the threat for some icing late tonight into Wednesday morning. I'll say it up front right now that it's not guaranteed that everyone in these winter weather advisories sees icy roads, but it's possible, and it's a big enough threat for those advisories to be in effect from this evening through tomorrow morning for Lauderdale and Limestone counties and our tier of Tennessee counties to the north of us. So here's the look at the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network right now. We're just seeing cold rain develop across northwest Alabama into southern middle Tennessee. A little bit of freezing rain trying to make its way into Wayne and Lawrence counties in Tennessee. That's just the beginning of what's going to be an interesting night for us across North Alabama. We have a wintry mess to our west. Another day of ice for Memphis, parts of Arkansas, even northwest parts of Mississippi, dealing with freezing rain at the moment. Let's roll through future radar for tonight specifically. For the majority of North Alabama, it is just going to be rain that falls tonight, and that will likely be the case in Huntsville as well. So we are likely not going to see ice in Huntsville or the majority of North Alabama, but for Tennessee and extreme northern portions of Alabama is where we could see some freezing rain move in late this evening and overnight tonight. Temperatures are going to be hovering very close to freezing, and we need the temperature to be at or below 32 degrees to get the icing to develop. So with that in place here, it's going to be a close call whether or not we get icy conditions to develop. The elevated surfaces like tree branches and car windshields are going to be more likely to accrue ice more so than the grass or the roads themselves. But nonetheless, there is at least potential for a little bit of icing on roadways late tonight and early in the day Wednesday. Here is our icing forecast for far north Alabama into southern middle Tennessee. The heaviest totals likely from Lawrenceburg over to Collinwood and Wayne County. But even in Lauderdale and Limestone counties, just a little bit of icing is possible. And really, it only takes a trace to collect on the roads to cause them to be hazardous. And that is a possibility later on tonight into early Wednesday morning. The areas that are most susceptible to icing will be bridges and overpasses. And the reason why is because you have cold air funneling both atop and below those bridges, so that pavement has a better chance to cool down below freezing than the roads that are attached to the ground, which doesn't cool as quickly as the air does. So that's why we're really concerned about the bridges and overpasses icing over more so than anywhere else. And that would be the area the first to become icy more so than anywhere else. Temperatures tomorrow, not too different from today. Starting off in the 30s, climbing to the low 40s tomorrow afternoon. A good chunk of the daytime tomorrow actually does look dry other than maybe occasional drizzle, but we're back at it with widespread rain coming our way Wednesday evening. Pretty much all night Wednesday night, and Thursday is going to be a soaker of a day. Pretty much nonstop rain expected all the way through tomorrow afternoon or Thursday afternoon. Finally, by Thursday night, we finally get rid of all this moisture and we'll get sunshine by Friday. Between tonight and Thursday, we are expecting an additional 1 to 2 inches of rainfall on top of what we have already received, and localized flooding might be possible. It's likely not going to be a widespread issue for us, but something we'll be monitoring closely. Sunshine back in the forecast Friday through the weekend. Highs will be stuck in the mid-40s tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, but the weekend looks decent with mid-50s in the forecast. Early next week looking a lot better with highs in the low to mid-60s.